need to know about the science of getting ahead. Now, let's assume that you're young, healthy, eager, clear-eyed, anxious to rise quickly and easily to the top of the business world. You can.
I can.
If you have education and intelligence and ability, so much the better. But remember that thousands have reached the top without any of these qualities. Just have courage and memorize the simple rules in the chapters that follow. If you truly wish to be among the lucky golden few, you can.
I can. How to apply for a job. How to advance from the mailroom. How to sit down at a desk. How to dictate memorandums. How to develop executive style. How to commute in a 3-button suit with that weary executive smile. This book is all that I need. How to succeed. How to observe personnel. How to select who to lunch with. How to avoid petty friends. How to begin making contacts. How to
choose the right company. Before applying for a job, you must make sure you have chosen the right company. It is essential that the company be a big one. It must be at least big enough so that nobody knows exactly what anyone else is doing.
Say, Jim, I got a complaint from our dealers in Cleveland about that last shipment of wickets. They only got half the wickets. They ordered 300,000.
I know, Mr. Gotch, but they wanted 2-ton wickets, and we ran out.
Ran out. What is this, a hot dog stand? Look, this is the Worldwide Wicket Company. It's supposed to be the largest single producer of wickets in the world.
Now, take it easy, Mr. Gotch. There was trouble at our eastern plant. A breakdown.
Get on the ball. I want to keep Cleveland wicket-minded.
Yes, sir. Oh, Miss Matthews, any news about the breakdown?
Oh, I'm feeling much better.
Mrs. Tackleberry, did you get my memo?
What memo?
My memo about memos. We're sending out too many memos. It's gotta stop.
All right, I'll send out a memo.
the right company. This book is all that I need. How to succeed.
Never mind. Back to work, everybody. You heard me. I said back to work.
I'm sorry about hitting you, sir, but I'd like to apply for a job.
A job? Do you know who I am?
No, sir.
I'm J.B. Bigley. I'm the president of this outfit company. That's who I am. In fact, that's who the hell I am. How dare you come to me for a job?
I'm sorry, sir, but
Why do you think I'm a personnel man? Why do you think I'm a whole damn personnel department? Son, you bumped into the wrong man. Damn, Paul Bernie did her ding.
I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to find a job. I've been through that kind of thing myself.
Thank you, miss. You're very kind. Can you tell me where the personnel office is?
Personnel, it's right there.
Thank you.
You're not discouraged?
Of course not. I'm prepared for exactly this sort of thing.
Say, my friend Smitty works in personnel. Maybe she can help you. You ain't here.
But miss, it's not really.
Where do you think you're going?
To see the personnel manager, sir.
I'm the personnel manager and we're not hiring anyone today.
But I was just speaking to Mr. Bigley.
Bigley?
Yes, sir.
J.B. Bigley?
Yes, sir. He told me to see you.
J.B. Bigley himself? You were speaking to him?
Yes, sir. I just bumped into him.
Is he a friend of yours?
Sir, I don't think a man should trade on friendship to get a job.
Very well put, young man. Well, if you'll step into my office, I think we can work something out. My name is Brett, and you are?
Finch, sir. Pierpont Finch.
Say, Pierpont. Maybe that ought to be J. Pierpont Finch.
As a matter of fact, sir, it is.
Well, step in my office.
Good God, Rosemary, you could have at least let me finish my metric call.
This is important, Smitty. Where is he?
How would I know?
He must have gone into Mr. Bratt's office. Your Bratt's secretary will listen to you.
But why this frantic urgency?
Please, Smitty, I know you can help this boy.
But why? Fill me in, girl. Wherefore is this creep different from all the other creeps?
He's not a creep, Smitty. He has a sort of noble courage, yet deep down I feel that he's sort of helpless.
Rosemary, your mother instinct is a big drag.
Let's all settle. Let's have you aboard, Finch.
Happy to ship out with you, sir.
Who is that?
Let me do that.
That's my helpless friend. Isn't he adorable?
Adorable? Maybe. Helpless? No.
Shut up, Smitty. I just hope he hasn't got a girl.
My secretary will take care of the forms and getting your particulars. Oh, Smith, this is our new Mr. Finch.
Hello there.
And I'm Miss Pilkington, Rosemary Pilkington.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Mr. Finch will be starting out in the mail. Glad you don't mind that, Finch.
Sir, in a big pond like this, everyone must begin as a little fish.
Even a barracuda.
Now, Smith.
Say, bud, you sent out those wicked catalogs yet?
I don't know. I'm going to lunch.
11 o'clock? Why?
Because I'm the boss's nephew.
Oh, look! This is Bud Crump, Mr. Bigley's nephew. This is Mr. Finch. He's going to be working with you in the mail.
Hello, Finch. I'm Bud Frump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
How do you do?
Smitty, get Mr. Finch's particulars.
Yes, sir.
Finch, let's have you on our team.
Glad to be playing with you, sir.
Finch, you ambitious?
Not necessarily.
Good. Just keep that in mind. If you remember who I am, remember who you are, we'll get on fine. If not,
You go crying to your uncle?
I beg your pardon, I do not go crying to my uncle. It just so happens that my mother is Mrs. Bigley's sister. If I feel that anything is wrong, I call my mother, she calls Mrs. Bigley, and Mrs. Bigley calls Mr. Bigley. That's the Democratic.
Mr. Finch, a man like you doesn't have to worry about a man like him. Smitty, you're going to get Mr. Finch's particulars?
Yes, particulars. Now, Mr. Finch, the first question.
Have you got a girl?
A girl? No.
Good, I mean, that's the right answer. I mean, it's very wise not to have a girl.
I'm glad you understand that, Miss Pilkington. Some women wouldn't. You see, I feel that when a man wants to rise in the world of business, a girl, or let's say, an emotional involvement, can only lead to getting involved emotionally.
That's very wise, Mr. Finch.
Yes. Now, Rosemary, are you through with Mr. Finch?
For the moment.
Good. Now, if you'll just stop to my office, we'll get our business done.
Good luck, Mr. Finch.
Thank you, Miss.
Pilkington, Rosemary Pilkington.
Glad to be aboard.
Well, you see, Rosemary,
I think he's fascinating.
I've seen some ambitious characters in my day, but this boy's the eagerest beaver of them all.
New Rochelle.
Huh?
Or maybe White Plains. No, New Rochelle.
Huh?
New Rochelle.
What are you talking about?
New Rochelle.
What about it?
That's the place where the match will be. For me and the darling, bright young man I picked out for marrying me. He'll do well, I can tell. So it isn't a moment too soon to plan on my life in New Rochelle, the wife of my darling tycoon.
Oh, honey, you'll be in New Rochelle, and your darling tycoon will be here in the office.
Smitty,
The new Mrs. Finch is in for some lonely nights.
I'm prepared for exactly that sort of thing. I'll be so happy to keep his dinner warm while he goes onward and upward. Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. I'll be there waiting until his mind is clear while he looks through me, right through me, waiting to say good evening, dear. I'm pregnant. What's new with you from downtown? Oh, to be loved by a man I respect, to bask in the glow of his perfectly understandable neglect. Oh, to belong in the aura of his frown, darling busy frown. Such heaven wearing the wifely uniform.
No coffee.
No coffee? What?
No coffee?
No coffee.
No coffee!
If I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break, I can't take my coffee break, something within me dies.
Lies down and something within me dies. If I can't make 3 daily trips, where shining shine, be like matrix, and cardboard, between my lips, something within me dies. Lies down and something within me dies. No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee! No coffee!
No coffee!
That office light doesn't have to be fluorescent. I'll get no paint in the head. That office chair doesn't have to be foam rubber. So if I spread, but only one chemical substance gets out the lead. Like she said, if I can't take my coffee break, my coffee break, my coffee break, if I can't take my coffee break,
Gone is the sense of enterprise.
all gone and something within me dies. No coffee, 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 no coffee. Ah! If I can't take my coffee break, somehow the soul no longer tries. Coffee,
Somewhere I don't metabolize.
coffee, coffee,
Something within me.
coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, coffee or otherwise, something inside me dies. You have alertly seized your opportunities and are now on the first rung of the ladder. You are working in the mailroom. One word of caution about the mailroom. It is a place out of which you must get. Some of your rivals will not have the advantage of this knowledge, but you are forearmed. Do not get stuck in the mailroom. Plan to rise.
Finch, where are you going? What have you got there?
It's the executive mail.
I'll take that. Trying to get in good on the inside, huh? I can't even take a coffee break around here.
But I'm merely trying to do my job.
The executive mail is my job. Finch, if you have any ideas of climbing a ladder around here, the view is going to get awfully monotonous. Every time you look up, you see the seat of my pants.
That's rotten. You know, Bud Crump is just jealous of you. He's trying to keep the big executives from noticing you.
Thank you for defending me, Miss Pilkington.
Please, call me Rosemary.
Okay, Rosemary.
Now, Mr. Finch.
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Ponty. The big executives will notice you. Just be patient.
Patient? Do you realize I've been working here for 1 whole week?
I know, Ponty. I haven't forgotten. Happy anniversary.
Thanks, Rosemary. At least you noticed me.
I wish I were an executive. Oh no, here comes Judith Anderson.
Huh?
That's Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary. I better look busy, and you too.
Pardon me, ma'am. You should have these. They go with your hair.
Young man, you just wanted to have these
Flowers, you don't know who I am?
That doesn't matter. What matters is the flowers seem to cry out for you to have.
Young man, I'm Miss Jones, Mr. Bigley's secretary.
No, they can't be. I mean, it just can't be.
Why not?
Well, from Bud Frump's description of you, I never have. I mean, you're not a frightening person.
Thank you.
If it's not out of place for me to say so, Miss Jones, I think you're a very attractive person. No matter what Bud Frump says.
What did you say your name was?
Finch, ma'am. F-I-N-C-H. Finch. Pierpont Finch.
How was I to see you around?
Oh, I'm not supposed to deliver the executive mail. That's his job. Bud Frump. F-R-U-M-P.
Well, thank you for the flower, Finch.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Say, Jonesy, I need an appointment with the boss around 3.
I'll check on notes and let you know.
Yeah, Flowers, you got any boyfriend, Jonesy?
This is from a very nice young man. You should know him. Finch.
Yes?
Finch, this is Mr. Gash.
How do you do, Mr. Gash?
Hello.
Mr. Gash is a very good man for you to know. His department is very important.
Oh, I know all about Mr. Gash. He's in charge of plans and systems and interdepartmental evaluation. Also, pre-promotional promotion, post-administrative research, and multiple development on a multi-level level.
Say, Jonesy, this is a smart one. I didn't know I did all that.
Very fine man, Mr. Gash. I heard he has an opening in his department.
Yes, he has. But he hasn't been able to make up his mind. Well, thank you, Finch.
You're welcome, Miss Jones.
Hi, Jonesy.
Miss Jones!
Say, Rosemary.
Finch, quit goofing off. You've got to pick up the second delivery.
Righto, Bud, old buddy boy. Gotta go to work now. Thanks for the flowers, Rosemary.
Thanks for the flowers? You gave my flowers to Miss Jones.
Rosemary, surely you don't begrudge an old lady a moment of happiness.
Well, I guess it is important for you to be nice to Miss Jones.
I'm glad you understand that. See you later, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary, how are you doing?
He's, Smitty, what's the opposite of a sex maniac?
A businessman.
Hello? Give me an outside line. No, this call is not personal. I'm calling my mother. Thanks. You know, one of these days when I'm running the show around here, I'll care adult. Oh, hello, Mother? Bud. I know I left it out my sweater, but it's warm. Now look, Mother, I just found out something important. There's going to be a new head of the mayor and I want the job. You've got to call on Gertrude. I know I'm the next in line, but there's a new fellow around here that has me worried. Oh, he works hard, he's in on time, never goofs off, he's polite, you know, a real rat.
Yes, Miss Jones?
Mr. Bigley, your wife is calling.
My wife? Tell her I'm busy. Tell her I'm in a meeting. Tell her damn, put her on. Hello, Gertrude. Glad you called. What's on your mind? Oh, I'm busy. Well, I can't help but there. The head of the mailroom should pick his own successor. Well, I can't switch signals in the middle of a play. That would upset the whole team. Besides, that would be nepotism. Nepotism. That is when your nephew is a damn fool. Well, we'll see what I can do. Damn it. Miss Jones!
Yes, Mr. B?
You know how I told you about talking to my wife upsets me?
Well, you told me to put her on and I just...
Never mind. I need to calm my nerves. Where is my, you know?
I put it in the back of your right-hand bottom drawer.
Thank you. Oh, thanks. Ah.
As head of this mailroom, I'd like to say I'm very pleased with your work.
Thank you, sir.
You really have an inborn gift for mailroomery.
Thank you, Mr. Trimble. Coming from you, that's a great honor.
Hello? Mailroom. No, mailroom. Just a minute. It's for you, Trimble, Mr. Bratt, and personnel.
Ah, this may be a very important call for some of us. Hello?
What's the idea?
What's the idea of what, bud?
You know, you try to butter up Trimble, but believe me, it won't do you any good.
Good God, bud, just because I'm being nice to a man, does that mean I have to have an angle?
Well, if anybody's going to get this job, you know.
Gotcha, Mr. Pratt. Thanks very much. Well, boys, looks like you're growing old tools to the head of the shipping department.
Congratulations.
Who's going to be the new head of the mailroom?
I won't say it's official, but Mr. Bratt's going to give the choice to me. Twimble, he said. The mailroom is the nerve center of this mighty organization. You outstanding mailroom head for a while, and I want you to choose your successor on merit. On merit alone.
That's not fair! I'm going out to get a smoke.
He's gonna call his mother. That won't happen if I have anything to say about it. I have somebody else in mind for the job.
Mr. Trimble,
Yes.
you've been with this company a long time, haven't you?
Long, long time. Last month, I became a quarter of a century man.
That's beautiful. Gee, a quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century.
How long have you been in the mailroom?
25 years. Yep, it's not easy to be a Mel like this. It takes a combination of skill, diplomacy, and bold caution. When I joined this firm as a brash young man, well, I said to myself, now brash young man, don't get any ideas. Well, I stuck to that, and I haven't had one in years.
You play it safe.
I play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay.
But what is your point of view?
I have no point of view.
Supposing the company thinks.
I think so too.
What do you say?
I wouldn't say.
Your face is a company face.
It smiles at executives and goes back in place.
The company furniture.
Oh, it suits me fine.
The company letterhead is
It's
so.
so Valentine's.
Is there anything you regrets?
Unemployment.
When they want brilliant thinking from employees.
That is no concern of mine.
Suppose a man of genius makes suggestions.
Watch, that genius suggested to resign.
So you play it the company way.
A company policy is by me okay.
You'll never rise up to the
But
top.
there's one thing clear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be here.
You certainly found a home.
It's cozy.
Your brain is a company brain.
The company washed it, now I can't complain.
The company magazine.
Boy, with sour punch.
The company restaurant.
Every day, say lunch. Their ham sandwich is delicious.
I must try it.
Early in the week.
Do you have any hobbies?
I've a hobby. I play jig with Mr. Bratt.
And do you play it nicely?
Play it nicely. Still, he blitzes me in every game like that.
Why?
Because I play it the company way. Executive policy is by me okay.
How can you get anywhere in
Didn't
the
have no fear. Whoever the company fires, I will still be.
You will still be here. Never take your school year.
They may be promoting me, but the mail still must get through. Hi, bud. How's your mother?
Oh, she's... What mother?
What, mother?
Hello, men. Well, Trimble, it's all set. As of today, your apprenticeship.
Thanks, Mr. Bratt.
Now, let's talk about your successor.
Say, Bratt, have you heard from my uncle yet today?
No, Polly. Go going to be hard to fill. But it would be quick to fill them.
Well, I give it a good deal of thought. Pro and con. And I think your man is young Finch.
Congratulations, Finch.
We're going out to get a smoke.
Thanks, but I can't accept.
Are you turning this job down?
That's right, sir. I feel there's a man who is better qualified. A man who's been here longer than I. Gentlemen, I recommend Bud Crumb.
You're kidding.
What from?
Well, this is something. I mean, surprise-wise. Well, as long as he feels that way.
I'm going to call my mother and tell her.
I don't understand.
Mr. Trimble, let me explain. Knowing you has taught me many things.
Oh, yes, JB, this is Brett.
It's Big Boss.
Oh, I understand your problem, JB. Actually, we can pick someone else. But it's all right, JB. The fellow we picked turned the job over to Bud. Thinks Bud is better qualified. No, he doesn't seem to be out of his mind. He was explaining about when you called. Go ahead, finish.
Mr. Trimble, the great thing you taught me is that no individual is as important as the whole company.
He says no individual is as important as the whole company.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole team is greater than any single player.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole crew is greater than any one oarsman.
The whole salad is bigger than any piece of lettuce.
The whole salad is... Oh, you can hear
The
it.
whole omelet is bigger than any egg.
Isn't that great, JB? Sort of chokes you up, doesn't it? His name, it's Finch.
F-I-N-C-H.
F-I-N-C-H. Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep an eye on myself. Right, JB. See you later. Finch, you got me off the spot with Mr. Bigley.
Glad to help, Mr. Bratt.
I appreciate it. Good luck, Trimble. Thanks, Bratt.
Oh, Mr. Trimble, don't I have to take this mail to Mr. Gatch?
Gatch?
Gatch.
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 Say, I just remembered. Mr. Gatch is looking for a junior executive in his department.
He is?
I'm going to talk to him about you.
Me? A junior executive?
Your generosity and thoughtfulness may have proven to be a very good thing for you.
By George, ethical behavior always pays.
Finch, you did a very wise thing.
It doesn't matter to me, Mr. Bratt. I did what was right.
My mother was very happy.
Boys and girls, meet the new head of the mailroom, Bud Crumb.
Thanks, Tonty, old man.
Good luck, Bud.
Come on, Finch. I want to talk to you.
He sure amazed me. I'm still wondering why he did this for me.
So am I. I still think my original choice of man was best.
Wait a minute. Well, Ponty okayed it.
It's just
we'll
that-
have no reneging. I was promised this job.
Hey, I've been here a long time. A quarter of a century. I just want to make sure things are done the right way.
I know what you mean, Trimble. From now on, I'll play it the company way. Wherever the company puts me there, I'll stay.
Whatever the company tells him that he'll do.
Whatever my uncle may think, I think so too.
He's giving the company pride.
I want that over-ambitious rat inside. Because no longer what it used to be. I pledge to the company's sweet conformity.
Hooray, hooray.
I will someday earn my medal. 25-year employee. I'll see to it that the medal is the only thing they'll ever pin on me.
The front way is the company way. Executive policy is on him okay.
Every president has one thing clear. As long as my uncle can stand me, I will still be here.
People that company make life more company bad.
I'm so
And
proud.
if they choose to, the company makes company bad. But they will never talk from the company man. Rumble plays the company, rumble plays the company, rumble plays the company way from.
Come on, everybody, it's a celebration. I'm going to invite all of you to have lunch on me.
Boys and girls, I have another announcement to make. Mr. Gatch is taking young Finch into his department as a junior executive.
Wait, the lunch is canceled.
you should have someone around all the time to help you think things through.
Maybe I should.
Hunty, I'm always available.
You're sure wonderful, Rosemary. I hope one of these days I can show my appreciation and...
Lunch.
Huh?
I said lunch.
What about lunch?
Gee, I'd love to.
Love to what?
You said, what about lunch? Gee, I thought you'd never ask. Let's see, where will we go? Oh, I know, there's this cute little tea room. It's very reasonable, called the Hungry Tea. I'll go get my things and meet you here.
I didn't mean what about lunch. I meant what about lunch. I mean...
Say, finish.
Yes, sir, Mr. Gatch.
How's the young junior executive feel?
Fine, Mr. Gatch, fine.
Come on, I'll take you to lunch in the executive club up on the roof.
Lunch? In the executive club? Me?
Sure. Now that you're a junior exec, I can put you on my expense account.
It's a great honor, Mr. Gatch. I'll get my things.
I'll meet you by the elevator. Ah, Rosemary dear. Seeing you always brightens up my days.
Please, Mr. Gatch.
I gotta stop reading Playboy.
Rosemary, I got a surprise for you. Mr. Gatch is taking me to lunch.
To lunch.
Yep, how do I look?
You look fine, Hunty, just fine. Have a good time.
Thanks, Rosemary.
If you had followed the simple instructions exactly as outlined, you should by now be a junior executive. Congratulations. Nothing can stop you now.
Happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home.
Dear, yes, dear. But damn it, Gertrude, I've got time for this business about Bud. Yes, I know blood is thicker than water, but Bud Crump is thicker than anything. I'll promote him when I'm ready. Now listen here, Gertrude. The next time Bud calls his mother, and she calls you, and you call me, you're all fired! Yes, Miss Jones?
Mr. Brinkley, there's a young lady who insists on speaking with you. She says it's personal.
What's she want? What's her name?
She says you'll know.
Oh, put her on. Hello there. Well, now, you knew I wouldn't forget. I'll take care of everything. One moment. Miss Jones, give me Brett and personnel right away. You be here tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Hello, Brett. Hello, Brett. JB here. I would like for you to do me a favor. I'd like for you to find a position for a young woman who wants to be secretary. She's an old friend of the family's. Her father was an old schoolmate of mine at Old Ivy's. She's a bright young girl, got a good head on her shoulder. Oh, her name is LaRue. Hetty LaRue.
Can I help you, honey?
Scram!
You don't understand, miss. I'm Bud Crump, J.B. Bigley's nephew.
Oh, how do you do? I'm waiting for Mr. Brad of Personnel. I'm the secretary.
I spotted that the minute you came in.
Thank you. Of course, I'm doing this, and I...
Miss Earl,
Yeah, yes?
I'm Burt Pratt, personnel. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Oh, not at all, sir. It is Hi, I'm running late.
Oh, not really.
Oh, yes, I was very naughty this morning. I'm still not accustomed to, early arisal.
I understand. Well, if you'll step in my office, we'll... Oh, sorry. This is Miss Smith, my secretary.
How are you?
Fine, Clara. Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown? Yes, Smitty.
I helped you get some tax holding blanks.
Yes, you do that, Smitty. Mister, if you'll just come with me, I'll get your particulars.
39, 22, 38.
I'm in the pool.
Boy, isn't she something?
She sure is.
Gentlemen, one moment, please.
Say, Brat, I need a new secretary.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Desperate here.
Gentlemen, Miss Lou will be assigned according to normal procedure as soon as her qualifications have been determined.
I'd sure like to determine that.
Gentlemen! Gentlemen! A secretary is not a toy. No, a boy, not a toy. Fondle and dandle, lazily handle, in search of some puerile joy. No! A secretary is not. Definitely not. A toy!
You're absolutely right, Mr. Brat.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Mr. Brown.
It's our company rule, Mr. Brat. A secretary is not a toy. No, my boy, not a toy. So do not go jumping for joy, boy. A secretary is not. A secretary is not. A secretary is not a toy.
A secretary is not to be used for playing therapy. Be good to the girl, you're a boy, boy. Remember, no matter what, garage, how many you got. A secretary is not a toy. She's a highly specialized key component to operational unity, a fine and sensitive mechanism to serve the office community. With a mother at home, she supports.
And you find nothing like her at your shorts.
A secretary is not a pet nor any erector set. It's not gonna tell you the boy, fire you like a shot. The day the bell forgot. A secretary is not a toy. A secretary is not a toy.
When you put her to use, sir, when you put her to use.
That you don't find the name lying now on her covers.
I need some of that.
A secretary is not the thing found by people. My trick her pad is to write it and not spend the night in. If that's what you plan to enjoy, no. The secretary you got is definitely not employed to do a gavotte. Or you know what? Before you jump for joy, remember this, my boy.
And so he said I'd be head of sales within a week with a pay raise, oh boy.
So I said, just keep your hands where they belong.
I'm dying to see the new production chart.
So what the hell, I'm having dinner with him.
Miss Jones, you tell my wife I won't be home for dinner.
Yes. Also, your golf clubs are in the office. Tomorrow's Saturday, and you'll be playing with Wally Robert, chairman of the board.
Ah, yes. I'll be staying in town tonight, so I'll come and pick them up tomorrow.
You asked me to remind you about your College Alumni Association?
Ah, yes. Send the same old check. I get a big kick out of imagining their faces when they get that big, fat check from all the least likely to succeed.
Very well, Mr. B.
Mr. Baby, make a phone call to your wife.
A wife? Damn it. I'll take it in your office. That's all, Miss Jones.
Oh, Miss Jones.
Oh, hello, Ponty. How's our young junior executive?
Just fine, Miss Jones. Thanks for the helpful advice I've been getting from you.
I'm so glad our little talks have proven valuable.
They sure have. Oh, by the way, good luck tonight.
Good luck.
Yes, in the bowling tournament. I hear you're the best bowler on the ladies' team.
How sweet of you to be interested in a thing like that.
I'm fascinated by the hobbies of people I like.
Say, would you like to come watch us bowl tonight?
I'd love to, Miss Jones, but I should go to bed early. I'm working tomorrow.
Tomorrow? On a Saturday? No one around here works on a Saturday. Ponty, you're a very unusual boy. You'll go far.
Miss Jones, that means a lot you're saying that because you're Mr. Bigley's secretary, and he's the man I most want to emulate. He's so capable and thoughtful. I heard him remembering to send a check to his old school. Harvard, isn't it?
Harvard? Don't let JB hear you say that. He's a groundhog.
But where'd he go to school?
Old Ivy.
Old Ivy?
Yep, they're the groundhogs. Mr. B is very proud of his old school. Well, good night, Ponty.
Good night, Miss Jones.
Don't work too hard.
Don't worry, I won't.
Hello, stranger.
Oh, hi, Rosemary. Hi, Smitty.
Hi, Monty. Been a long day, hasn't it?
Sure has.
I haven't seen you since you got your new job.
Oh, I've been working pretty hard.
Been a long day.
Say, Rosemary, where are you having dinner tonight?
That depends.
On what?
On where I'm having dinner.
Huh? Oh.
Well, here it is, 5 p.m. The finish of a long day's work, and there they are, both of them, the secretary and the clerk. Not very well acquainted, not very much to say, but I can hear those two little minds ticking away. Now she's thinking,
I wonder if we take the same bus.
and he's thinking,
There could be quite a thing between us.
now she's thinking,
He really is a dear.
and he's thinking,
But what, my career?
and she says, oh, and he says,
Well, it's been a long day.
Well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
now she's thinking,
I wish that he were more alert.
and he's thinking,
I guess a little flirting won't hurt.
now she's thinking,
For dinner we could meet.
and
Well, I told you act urgent.
There you. Good evening, Mr. Bigley.
Good evening, Miss LaRue.
Uncle Jasper.
I told you not to call me that in public.
I'm sorry, JB.
Now, haven't you got something else to do?
I was just going to get my hat and go home.
Good. Now, Miss LaRue, how are you enjoying your new job here?
It's a big, fat nothing.
Sweetheart, you can't say things like that.
I thought you were going to help me be a big businesswoman like Helena Rubinstein or Betty Crocker. So what happens? I'm stuck in the gosh dang stenographic pool with no one to fish me the heck out.
Shh, Angel, these things take time. You have to, yes, Miss LaRue. A large operation like Worldwide Wickets, there are many multiple facets which are important in the scheme of things. Good evening, Miss Jackberry. Hey, I promise you.
I give up a wonderful job. Had a cigarette girl at Copa.
But the conditions! You said you didn't like the men staring at you, making advances.
It's no different around here in big business. At least at the Copa, when I got pinched, I got tipped. Around here, a girl can't pick up a pencil with confidence.
Someone has been bothering you? Who? Just let me know who, and I'll make sure Yes, Miss LaRue. In a large operation like Worldwide Facets, there are many multiple... Who pinched you?
I don't care about that. Look, you did not keep your part of my bargain.
Sweetheart, I meant every single word. Tell you what, I'll meet you at your place tonight in 10 minutes and we can talk things over.
No.
Angel, please just listen. And yes, Miss LaRue, a large operation like Worldwide Wickets, there are many multiple... Why don't you just go home?
I'm waiting for the elevator.
Why don't you take the stairs?
3 floors.
Why don't you drum?
Very attractive girl, Miss LaRue.
Yeah, I'd say so. Listen, I was just trying to make sure she felt at home. She seems to be a shy girl.
Well, yes, you do that, JB. I'm meeting my mother for dinner. She loves dinner with me. I tell her everything that happens all day in the office. And he's thinking,
This kid can really put me through hell.
and she's thinking,
The kid could even name the hotel.
and he's thinking,
I wonder if he did.
and she's thinking,
There's blackmail in the air.
and he says,
It's a hold up.
and she says,
Down.
Wait a minute. All right, you come over here.
Well, it's
been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day.
well, it's been a long, been a long, been a long, been a long day. Ha!
Okay, Jackie, that's it. Yep, all spits is bad. I bet now some Slava can dirty it all up.
No, not on a Saturday morning. Let's do the big shots now.
Good morning.
Oh, is it morning already, sir?
Good God, man, have you been working all night?
Well, I had a few things to catch up on. I shouldn't be here much longer.
By George, Mr. I'm sorry, what's your name?
Finch, sir. F-I-N-C-H.
Ah, yes, I've heard good things about you at West Downs.
Thank you, sir.
Well, Finch, I'm glad to see there's a man in there carrying the ball. You know, you make me feel a little bit guilty myself. I only came in to get my golf clubs. I have to play around with old Mr. Wally Mopper. He's the chairman of the board, you know.
I imagine one would have to do that sort of thing once in a while.
Well, don't work yourself too hard, Finch. There are limits, you know.
Don't worry about me, sir.
I'll just go get my clubs. What's that you're humming?
Oh, I didn't realize I was humming, sir.
You're humming the old Ivy Pike song.
It must have been unconscious on my part.
Did you go there where you were groundhog?
Well, sir.
Come up with it, boy. Say it. I know a lot of men have an inferiority complex because they didn't go to Yale or Princeton. You're not ashamed of being a groundhog, are you?
No, sir, not a bit.
That's the groundhog spirit. I should have known you were old Ivy. What year? Finch? Finch, stop!
Sorry, sir. I was just thinking about the big game today. I'm sorry I have to miss it. We're playing the Chipmunks.
That's right. I can't get up there either. I hope those damn chipmunks don't give us too much trouble.
Oh, I think we'll take them, sir. Charnowski's knee is much better.
Ah, yes, with Tarnowski in there, our team's routed picked right up. He's the dirtiest player we've got.
Even though we're not there in person, we'll still be rooting for him, right?
Right! Groundhog!
Groundhog!
Stand, old Ivy, stand firm and strong. Stand, old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Stand, old Ivy, and never yield. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field. When you fall on the ball, and you're down there at the bottom of the heap,
Down at the bottom of the heap.
where the body's so, so very, very deep.
Down at the 20 deep.
Don't forget, boy, that's why they call us. They call us groundhog. Groundhog. Groundhog.
And old Ivy, stand firm and
Rip
strong.
the chipmunk. And old Ivy, hear the cheering throng. Groundhog. Groundhog. God bless you. And never yield. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field.
I enjoyed that, sir.
So did I, boy. I'll go get my clubs. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk. What's that you're doing?
26, 27, 28, 29. Sorry, sir. I just wanted to finish this row. I guess this looks silly, but I've always found that knitting helps me think more clearly.
Well, I'll be damned. I did too. Yep, calm my nerves. Nobody knows my secretary, Miss Jones. You know her.
Oh, yes, I've met her.
So what's this going to be?
Oh, I thought I'd make a birdcage
never made one of those. But my next project's going to be golf club covers for these golf clubs. Popcorn Stitch.
Popcorn Stitch. You know, JB, I feel kind of sorry for my development. They lead empty lives.
I like the way you think.
Think, Finch, sir.
Think, Finch, yes. Tell me, what are you going for around here? A bright young man like you must have it all planned out.
Well, sir, if I'm ever fortunate enough to reach a position where I have a choice, I like to be where they do something real. Something man can get his teeth into. Solid, down to earth. The advertising department.
Advertising? Son, I wouldn't want that for an old schoolmate of mine. It's too tough, too insecure. We've had 15 new advertising directors this year alone. Those devils disappear about a rate of 1 per month.
Why is that?
I'd fire them.
But if you've got a man with ideas, he can swing it.
Ideas! That's what I keep hiring men for. Keep hiring these brilliant men who are supposed to have brilliant ideas, but not one of them does what I tell them to. No, son, you stick to where you are and you'll go far. Damn good department. By the way, which department are you in again?
Plans and systems, sir. Mr. Gatch's department.
Good man, Mr. Gatch. Knows what he's doing. You stay there and I'll keep my eye on you.
Here you are, sir. Have a wonderful day. I've got to get this done before midnight.
Midnight. That's the groundhog spirit. Groundhog!
Groundhog.
Stand, old ivy, stand firm and strong. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field.
We need to fix these elevators soon.
Beautiful.
What was that?
A college song.
What college?
I'd say that, sir.
This is JB. Say, what are we running around here? A sweatshop? We're working that boy too hard. Who? Finch. F-I-N-C-H. The poor devil worked here all weekend. I ought to know. I was there working with him, working side by side. The lad needs help. Well, first of all, I want him to have an office of his own. Deserves the best job available. Oh, nothing too fancy. Just want to get ideas.
Hello, Ponty.
Rosemary, come on in. How do you like it?
Your first office. It's beautiful.
It's not bad considering. I didn't want my name on my door, but I decided not to ask because there's no door.
It's beautiful. I can only stay a minute. I just wanted to tell you I had a good time the other night.
Me too. I enjoyed the conversation. It was very, well, I guess I talked all the time.
I liked it, Ponty, but just one thing about later, when we said goodnight. It was our first date, and I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me, but well, I guess it's natural for a fellow to try to get a little fresh with a girl and make a pass at her, but you didn't do anything.
I had to get up early. Sir? Miss?
I'm Miss LaRue, dear.
What can I do for you, Miss LaRue?
A secretary was ordered to be assigned to you. I'm your assignation.
You didn't tell me you were getting a secretary.
I just found out.
Well, happy dictation, Ponty.
Bye.
Now, Miss LaRue, only sit down.
Thank you.
Now, Miss LaRue.
Oh, just call me Hetty.
Well, perhaps in a business relationship.
You're cute.
Excuse me a moment.
Choosing a secretary can be fraught with peril. Take a good look at the young lady who's been assigned to you. If she's so pretty that you feel things are too good to be true, be careful. It may be that one of the big men in the company is interested in her career. There's a simple test for this. Check on her secretarial skill. The smaller her abilities, the bigger her protector.
Now, Miss LaRue, let's try some dictation. Take a letter.
Shoot!
This is to Mr. Gatch. Dear Mr. Gatch, pursuant to our discussion of...
Wait a minute. You trying to catch a train?
What are you taking this down in?
Longhand. It's safer. I make up for it when I type.
Oh, you type fast?
Like a jackrabbit. 12 words per minute.
By the way, Miss LaRue, Hetty, what was your last position?
I was in the tobacco business. And Mr. Bigley,
Mr. Bigley?
he got me interested in wickets. So I naturally calculated myself through business school. And well, here I am.
Yes, you are, aren't you?
Go ahead, dictate some more. I'm gonna like this jazz.
Hetty, let the letter sit for a moment. I'd like you to take this to Mr. Gatch.
Mr. Gatch.
Uh-huh. He's my boss. Make sure you give it to Mr. Gatch himself. Hetty, personally.
Okay, Charlie.
Hello, Mr. Grouch's office. One moment. Mr. Grouch, Mr. Finch's secretary is outside and she would like to see you personally.
I will come in.
I'll go get her.
Mr. Gatch.
Yes? Yes?
I'm Mr. Finch's secretary. He asked me to give you this.
Say, what are you doing?
I've got a date with my gentleman friend.
Oh, come on. You're in the big time now. Don't fool around with small fry.
Hello, Mr. Finch's office. One moment. It's for your production.
Hello, this is Mr. Finch. Huh? Oh, I'm in charge of plans and systems now. Mr. Gatch? He's been transferred to one of our out-of-town locations, Venezuela.
Say, Jenkins, I was just going to call you. We're getting a new vice president in charge of advertising.
Another one? Who is it this time?
A fellow by the name of Ovington. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
BBDO.
I bet that's why Bigley hired him. Anyway, we're giving him a reception tonight.
In the executive club on the roof.
I wonder how long this guy'll last.
I don't know. We're giving him the full treatment. You can ask your secretary to come. We're inviting some of the executive secretaries to act as hosts.
Okay, Brad.
BBDO.
Rosemary, I have lunch without you. Where have you been?
Minnie, I've been made secretary to the new advertising manager.
Oh, good. What's he like?
Oh, I don't care about him. But this means that I'm invited to the reception this evening, and Ponty will be there too. He's never seen me all dressed up, you know, glamorous. Do you know what this is?
Your lunch?
Minnie, this is the answer of how to succeed with Finch. A new dress. It's just beautiful.
Well, I hope it works. Good luck, Rosemary.
Thanks, Minnie.
You know, I might get a dress for tonight, too.
Good idea. I hope you're very popular at the party.
Maybe I will be, at that. And I've been thinking, maybe I'll start a little secret rumor about myself that I'm easy.
I slipped out this afternoon and bought some love insurance. A most exclusive dress from Katy Perry. It's a leak and chic and magnifique with sex beyond endurance. It's me, it's absolutely me. And why, one guy, this irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing tonight, specially for him. This irresistible Paris originals, all paid for and mine. I must look divine, especially for him. Suddenly he will see me, and suddenly he'll dream me, and believe it all on his own masculine whim, never knowing that this irresistible Paris original, so temptingly tight, I'm wearing tonight, specially for him, for him, for him. For him, this irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. She's wearing tonight, and I could spit. Some irresponsible dress manufacturer just didn't play fair. I wanna walk here, and I could. Oh no!
Irresistible Paris original. Oh, Slinky Wilson. Already slunking, and I could die.
And I could heal her, and I could. This Paris original, Trey sexiness pop. Gosh damn it, mama, and I could spit. Hello, girls. 39 bucks I hand out for something to make me stand out, and suddenly I've gone into mimeograph. Some laugh. This irresistible Paris original. This mass-produced crime I'm wearing tonight. Hello, dears. For the very last time.
What a dress! Wow!
I never touched anything alcoholic before 5 p.m.
And after 5.
Which way's the booze?
I'll have a double martini.
Here he is, boys and girls. As you all know, our advertising department has been in a lot of trouble recently. Well, I think with this new fellow, you'll put Worldwide Wickets back on top. Mr. Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington.
Thanks, boys and girls. I just want to say that I'm proud to be joining the worldwide Wicket family. I don't know very much about Wickets, but I do know about advertising. My theory of advertising can be summed up in one sentence. Shove it down their throats with a soft sell.
Good sound thinking.
And I'd like to say that,
Benjamin Burton Daniel Ovington. What the heck kind of name is that?
and I'd like to say that,
Say, Bob.
Hey, you call this a double martini? There's only one olive in it.
But JB says for you to take Miss Laura home. She doesn't seem to be feeling well.
I'm feeling fine.
You feel terrible.
and I'd like to,
Hey, Benji, let's dance.
I'm already dancing with Rosemary.
Everybody dance.
Come on, Hetty. Ow! Come on, Hetty. Okay. Jamie wants me to take you home.
Oh, Bud, you must have heard the rumor.
That elevator made me dizzy.
Come on, Hetty.
What I need is a shower.
No, JB wants me to take you home.
No! I'm going to JB's office. He has a private shower in there. I'll take the little shower and go back to the party.
Okay, Hetty. Have a nice shower.
Thank you. You know, you're cute. Not as cute as Finch, but you're cute.
Not as cute as Finch. Going up to the party, Pete?
Yes.
Did you tell Mr. Finch that I'd like to see him down here? Tell him it's important.
Okay.
Old sexy Hetty is in there taking a shower, and I got a little something up my sleeve. Oh wait, that's gonna put little old Finch in.
What's this all about, Bud?
JB told me to tell you to go to his office. He'll meet you there.
But I just saw him. He didn't say anything.
Maybe he didn't want to say anything in front of Ovington. You know what goes with those advertising managers?
Do you think your uncle is considering?
I don't know anything, Conti. All I know is I was told to tell you to go to his office.
Well, I've never seen his office anyway. Thanks, Bud.
You're welcome, Finch. Now to get my uncle. Goodbye, Finchy. Hello, Uncle Jasper. Olay!
Someday.
Guess who?
Mr. Bigley?
No, it's me.
Oh, hi, Hetty. I was supposed to meet Mr. Bigley here.
Mr. Bigley. He's not coming. Somebody gave you a bum steer.
I should have known it was a rib. Well, I better.
What's your hurry?
I think I better get back to the party now.
It's more fun down here.
Well, I think I better.
You're anxious to get back to that Rosemary, huh? Are you stuck on her?
Rosemary? Oh, she and I are just good friends.
Good. An up-and-coming young chap like you shouldn't be tied down. I've been watching you, Buster. You're going places.
Venezuela. Look, Hetty.
Wouldn't JB die if he walked in and found you kissing me
Frankly, I'd rather you didn't.
Come on, let's try it.
Uh-uh.
You better, Finchy. If you don't kiss me, I'll tell JB you did.
Okay, just once. Rosemary,
Huh?
can't you hear it? Rosemary,
Rosemary?
that kiss.
What about that kiss?
Rosemary.
It is highly insulting to think of two broads in the middle of one kiss.
I'm sorry, Hetty, but something happened to me. I can't explain.
Finch, you are in love.
That's right. Finch is in love. It's like music all around me. Like a symphony. I must have been in love with her ever since she showed my particulars.
And you found all this out by kissing me?
Yes, Hetty.
I don't know my own strength.
Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name. Rosemary. Rosemary was the melody locked inside me till at last out it came. Rosemary, just imagine if we kissed. What a crescendo! Not to be missed. As for the rest of my lifetime program, give me more of the same. Rosemary. Rosemary, there is wonderful music in the very sound of your name.
Auntie, I heard Bud Frump talking at the party. Where is she?
Rosemary, something wonderful has happened.
What are you talking about?
Can't you hear it? Suddenly there is music in the sound of your name.
I don't hear a thing.
Rosemary. Can't you hear it? It's all around me like a beautiful pink sky.
Nelson here, J. Pierpont Finch. Have you lost your mind?
Rosemary, darling, will you marry J. Pierpont Finch?
No, I hear it. 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 Suddenly there
so caught up in trying to get ahead that I never realized. It's as though I'm seeing you for the first time.
And it's as though I'm seeing you for the first time. You have two different kinds of lipstick on, mine and hers.
Rosemary, this is very easily explained. You don't understand.
Yes, I do. Well, don't let me keep you. Go on, kiss her again, take her home for the weekend, go back to loving her. I don't care.
What will I do?
Let's do what she said.
Oh no. You get back in there.
I have nothing to hide.
Yes, you do, and keep it hidden. You snake, now kiss me.
Alright, this is the. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's my fault, Mr. Bigley. I insisted that Mr. Finch show me your office.
I see. Well, I just came here to wash up.
Excuse me.
I'm never trusting anything you say ever again. Finch, I owe you an apology.
You do? For what?
Never mind. I want you to know that I do not approve of what you're doing when I walked in. I do not care for anything like that between executives and their secretaries.
But Miss Pilkington is not my secretary.
Good point.
We figured you might be here, JB. We've been waiting for you.
I haven't finished my speech yet.
Ah, you made a fine speech.
Yes, you did, Miss Robington. Very good speech.
Oh, Ovington, this is Mr. Finch, the plans and systems.
How do you do, Miss Robington?
How do you do?
I didn't get a chance to tell you at the party, Miss Robington, but I'm very interested in advertising. I've read a lot about you in Fortune magazine. Some wonderful stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Bigley, did you know that Mr. Ovington was an All-American halfback at college?
Really? Where did you play, Ovington?
The greatest little college in the world, Northern State.
A chipmunk?
I sure am a chipmunk. Did you see the way we murdered the groundhogs last weekend?
Ovington? I'm no bigot. I've hired men from all sorts of colleges. Tigers, bulldogs, Trojans, gophers, badgers. But never, never a chipmunk! Your resignation is accepted. Rip, rip, rip the chipmunk off the field.
Chip up, rod, chip up, rod, chip, chip, chip up.
That was a narrow squeak.
It's a big shock to me.
Finch, it's a good thing you're on the ball when it comes to advertising.
Say, JB, what are we going to do for a new advertising manager?
No. Finch, it seems like fate that you're here. You've always wanted this rotten job. Do you think you can handle it?
I don't know, sir.
If there's one thing I admire in a man, it's humility. Finch, you're now vice president in full charge of advertising.
Me? A vice president?
JB, I don't want to question your decision. Finch is very bright, but he's rather inexperienced, and
I like him.
I like him.
Listen here, Brad. I'm someone on a gold mine. This kid is loaded with great ideas.
Ideas? Tell us some of them, Finch.
Well, sir, I haven't had time to figure them
Come
out.
on, Finch. Where are those ideas?
Well, sir,
Put up or shut up, son.
the thing is,
Get on the wall or you'll be out of here like a shot.
I'd like to be able to give you a clear-cut campaign.
Say, JB, the plans board is meeting day after tomorrow. Finch can tell us all of his ideas then.
Fine. Finch, you have 48 hours to come up with an advertising presentation. Better work quickly, Finch. You're now vice president in full charge of advertising, and frankly, up until now, I've been pretty disappointed with your work.
It doesn't matter what happens now. I'm a vice president. Vice President Finch. Hello, operator. Give me the stationery shop downstairs. Remember those cards I spoke to you about a week ago? Go ahead and print them right away. Now let's see what... Oh, girls, you can come out now.
Thanks, Rosemary.
Rosemary, I've got a big surprise for you. I've been made a vice president.
Congratulations. Can I be your secretary?
Gee, I'd love that, Eddie. But Rosemary's going to be my secretary.
I'll go back to the steno pool. Guess I'll wait for that pigeon till after he's married.
Rosemary?
Am I really going to be your secretary?
Well, you're Mr. Ovington's secretary, and I'm taking over his whole department.
And what makes you think I'd want to be your secretary? I'd rather die.
Rosemary, you must. You have to. I am in charge of advertising now. You know what a tough job that is. I can only do it with your help. Rosemary, I need you.
You do?
Yes.
Well, in that case, all right, I'll be your secretary.
Good, now let's get to work.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yeah. Hello, operator.
Finch, you aren't going to kiss me?
Kiss you? I can't.
Why not?
You're my secretary. Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter.
Wait a minute, Rosemary. Hello, name painter?
This is Mr. Finch. I want my name on my door in gold leaf. J. Pierpont Finch. J. Pierpont.
Suddenly there is music
All capitals.
in the sound of my head.
Yes, block letters. J. Pierpont.
Rosemary.
Vice President.
Vice President.
In charge of advertising.
There must be a way to stop it. There must be.
PNC.
There must.
My lifetime program will be more of the same.
Usual spelling. J. Pierpont.
Remember me, Rosemary.
I can't stand it.
Whatever happened to
Boy, when you see it on your own door, there is wonderful music in the very sound.
I will return.
I will
There's sure a lot of whispering going on today. It's the merchandise mafia at work. Ever since Finch became vice president, they've all been scared out of their minds. When's the big meeting?
It's scheduled for this afternoon. I really hope Ponty comes up with something.
Where are you going?
Home.
At 11 o'clock in the morning?
I've resigned. I'm quitting.
Nonsense. Been threatening that all week.
This time it's official. I left a letter of resignation on his desk. Just wait till he reads it.
But,
Smitty, I don't mind a person ignoring me completely, as long as he pays me a little attention. Smitty, he doesn't need me.
but he said he loves you and that he wanted to marry you.
Smitty, that's supposed to be a secret.
I didn't tell anybody. What's the matter? Rosemary's resigning from Finch. But I thought he was going to marry her. Yeah, that's what I thought too. I only told the girls. Don't worry, she'll get over it. Never! There's one thing you can't overlook, and that's loyalty.
I've been very loyal to you.
I don't mean like him. I mean to us. Us girls. Yeah.
How often does it happen that a secretary's boss wants to marry her? Hallelujah. How often does the dream come true without a sign of conflict or barrier? Hallelujah.
it. I'm no Cinderella. I've got $85 in the bank and a savings bond.
It's not a matter of money. He's a vice president. That automatically makes him a prince.
True.
So you're automatically Cinderella.
See? Don't you realize?
You're a real life fairy tale, a simple divine. So if not for your own sake, please darling for mine. Don't say don't turn down the flame. Don't rewrite your story. You're the legend, the folklore, the working girl's dream of glory. We were love you everything. Don't mess up a major miracle time. Cinderella comes down the oh, let us live it with you, each hour of each day. On from Bergdorf, good luck. In the station wagon, to the Tarrytown PTA.
No, New Rochelle.
New Rochelle PTA. Leave us flying us, Lord, my carriage welcome. We want to see His kindness, married to your lowness. On you, Cinderella, since the honors. So when you make a happy day, please phone us. Phone us. The simple, the glorified unemployment. We were raised up the darling, we've got you everything. Don't have the one Cinderella, don't. Cinderella, don't. Cinderella, don't. Don't turn down the prince.
All right, I'll give him one more chance.
So, you are now a vice president. You have climbed the ladder of success rung by painful rung until you have almost reached the top. You have done beautifully. Unless you're vice president in charge of advertising. In that case, you are in terrible trouble. There is only one thing that can save you. You must get a brilliant idea. The quickest way to get ideas is to develop them. That is, to take the undeveloped, worthless notions of others and add to them that special something that makes the idea your own. Undeveloped notions can come from the least likely source, so be alert. You never know who will bring it to you.
Hi, Monty.
Hello, Bud.
Sorry I busted in, but there was no one outside. First time I've seen your new office. Quite a layout. My favorite style, Art Deco. I suppose you're wondering why I'm here.
Frankly, yes.
You know, I want you and me to be friends. You know, I've spoken peace pipe. You've never liked me.
Oh, Bud.
Don't deny it, it's true, and I don't blame you. I've been a no-good, backbiting fink.
Oh, Bud, that's a bit strong.
Well, how would you put it?
I guess your way's best.
Well, I'd like to change all of that. Now, I know you said you were stuck for an idea. And I was
Now, wait a minute, Bud. I'm not stuck.
I was thinking that giveaway shows are going to come back, and
I don't need anyone else's ideas, and... What was that?
Well, I have this idea for a giveaway show. It's called the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. We hide a $1,000 bond somewhere, and every week on television, we give a clue as to where it is. Now, as you say, you don't need any ideas, but I'll leave this here with you. And if you get a chance, look it over, because the meeting's in a little while. I mean, it's soon.
Bud, what did your uncle say when you told him about this?
I haven't told it to him yet, Ponty. If I showed it to him, he wouldn't listen. That's why I brought it to you.
You haven't told it to your uncle?
No, Ponty. Look, if you're not interested.
Well, Bud, the idea doesn't give me much nourishment, but maybe I'll give it a bit of a think.
Feel free to use it. I have returned! Ha ha ha!
Treasure hunt. Could be. $1,000 bond. This thing needs some kind of a new twist.
Ponty, I'm back. I changed my mind.
Oh, Miss Pilkington.
I don't blame you for being cold to me, but I did change my mind.
About what?
About my letter.
What letter?
My letter of resignation.
Your resignation from what?
The Girl Scouts of America.
Oh.
Don't you realize I've left, quit, resigned, left you forever?
Why are you doing that?
Because I felt hurt, humiliated, ignored, upset.
Who did that to you?
You.
Me? It couldn't have been me. I haven't said 10 words to you all week. True?
True.
Now Miss Pilkington.
Must you call me that? Can't you call me Rosemary?
No, and I want you to call me Mr. Finch until you're Mrs. Finch.
Am I really going to be Mrs. Finch?
Oh, come on, I thought that was all settled.
I just keep thinking maybe you forgot.
Well, I haven't. You're going to be Mrs. Finch because we're going to be married. Now, may we discuss some serious matters?
Oh, sure.
Miss Pilkington, I have something I want you to hear. I finally come up with a new idea for a television program. I'm thinking of calling it the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. The prize would be a $1,000 bond. Do you think that's enough? Maybe we ought to make that $25,000. Listen carefully, Rosemary. What would you say if we gave away $100,000? 200,000?
I don't care if you give away the whole company. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
I said I don't care if you give away the whole company.
That's it. We'll give away the company. What a prize. Oh, I don't mean the whole company. I mean stock in the company. Nobody can resist that these days. I've got to have time to speak to Mr. Bigley. He's got to give me a postponement. No, I'll go see him.
Say, what about taking me to lunch? Nobody has to see us.
Miss Pilkington.
Sorry, Mr. Finch. Oh, to be loved by a man with a goal, to watch as he climbs with the purpose in life and purity of soul. Oh, to be there in a corner of his mind, darling absent mind, such heaven wearing the white fleet uniform while he goes onward and upward, happy to keep his dinner warm till he comes wearily home from downtown. Are you pregnant or something?
Just testing some new plastic yards. I told you not to come here at office. What do you want?
Well, JP, remember that television idea I told you about once? The treasure hunt?
I told you what I thought about that treasure hunt.
Well, I just wanted to remind you that you didn't like it.
Eddie, I told you not to come during office hours. hours.
I did not intend to embarrass you. I simply came for a business purpose.
Business?
I wish to tender you my resignation.
Resignation? What are you gonna do?
I'm on my way to Los Angeles. I've been offered a very suitable position there.
Los Angeles? Hey, you can't. Tell me what this is all about.
I got a letter from a girlfriend. She's working for a big cosmetic firm out there. She demonstrates skin creams.
Skin creams.
Yes, in those big, glamorous department stores. And she can get me a job.
That's undignified. You can't just go around demonstrating some fake goo.
It is not fake. It is a very fine skin cream called Dermablast. Do you know what it's made out of?
Please don't tell me.
It's made from shark belly jelly.
That's what I was afraid of. I told you, you said you wanted a future. What future is there in shark bellies?
More than there is around here. Not a single guy around here will use me as a secretary. They stay away from me like I have an extremely tropical disease.
Hey, please be patient.
No, I made up my mind. Bon voyage.
Well, good luck, dear.
Huh?
I'll manage somehow. Only how will I spend those lonely nights?
You can stay home.
I can't. I'm a married man.
Oh, you'll do all right.
Hetty, I can't live without you.
You mean that?
I know it may seem I have everything. Old rich JB. Old money bags. People come to me with treasure hunts. My days are spent talking money. But what does it all mean? Nothing, Hetty. Nothing means anything without you.
Now wait a minute. Don't start getting sincere. That's not fair.
Where will I find the treasure? Like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure. Rain or shine, hot or cold, well, far beyond all measure. Maybe here in my hands I where will I find that one treasure of treasures? A love from a heart of gold.
I never knew you felt that way.
Nobody knows this, but I'm extremely emotional.
Gosh dang it, so am I. Where will I find a treasure? Like the love from a heart of gold, ever trusting and sweet, and awaiting my pleasure. Rain or shine,
Rain or shine,
hot or cold.
hot or cold.
Well, far beyond all measure, maybe soon in my hands I'll hold. Ah, where will I find that one treasure of treasures? Love from a heart of gold.
I knew you'd understand.
I do. And I have an idea that just might solve everything.
Really? What?
Why don't I be your secretary?
You're out of your mind. I mean, I am Miss Jones.
I can assist Miss Jones. I can learn a lot from her. You don't want me as your secretary.
Hetty, please be patient.
All right, dear. I'll be patient. I'll give you 24 hours. After that, it's goodbye, Wickets. Hello, Dermablast.
But, Hetty, no, wait. Oh.
Hi, Finchy. I should be very angry with you, cutie pie.
Hello, Hetty. Where's Miss Jones? I wanted to see Mr. Bigley.
Oh, he's not doing anything. You can go in.
Say, Hetty, are you quitting?
Unless I hear otherwise to the contrary.
Maybe we can help each other.
Good. Let's bust out together.
I've got a different idea. Hetty, I'd like to talk to you alone. Let's see, where can we go?
Let's go to my place.
This is business.
Okay, let's go to your place.
Well,
Tell you what, take me out and buy me lunch. How about 1 o'clock? Meet you downstairs.
I don't know.
Do you want to talk to me or don't you?
Okay, we better meet around the corner.
Gotcha, cutie. Chicken.
What was that?
I don't know. Hello? Executive washroom. Yeah, I'm down here. What? The meeting's at 4:30. Come on down. We'll make plans.
Big meetings today?
Yeah.
Hear anything about what Finch is planning?
JP game postponed, so we must have something. You know, fellas, I'm really starting to get a little scared of Finch.
Me too. If we don't stop pretty soon.
He'll have us all working in the mailroom.
Hi, men. You heard anything, bud? Chaps, our worries are over. Finch is going ahead with, well, believe me, he's dead. And I'm so happy I could cry.
That's very pleasant news.
I don't know. Finch has a way of bouncing. I wouldn't believe his dead if I were his obituary.
Ordinarily, I'd agree with you. Finch is typically very smart. But don't forget, he's now in advertising. And that does something to men's brains. Uh-oh. Has anybody seen my Wilder cream oil?
Hiya, man.
All set for the big meeting?
Could be. Wish me luck, man.
Good luck.
Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Cold, or he'll stop me. Big deal, big rocket. Thinks he has the world in his pocket. Gotta stop that man. That man.
Now there you are. Yes, there's that face. That face that somehow I trust. It may embarrass you to hear me say it, but say it I must. You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's a bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good, solid judgment whenever you talk. There's the bold, brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. and my fellow man, all but falls apart. I but to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart to see the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet with the slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you.
Gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. Or he'll stop me. Big wheel, big beamer, boiling hot with front of his fever. Gotta stop that man.
I believe in you.
Don't let me be such a hero.
I believe in you.
Stop that man, gotta stop him. Stop that man, gotta stop him. Stop that man, gotta stop that man. Gotta stop that man. I gotta stop that man. Cold, or he'll stop me.
Oh, I believe in you. I believe in
The farmer spends his days in the field, the laborer at his machine, and the businessman at meetings.
Somebody call in for another chair.
We have another chair down in the boardroom. Thanks.
I see they brought in the new chair.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen. Where's Finch?
Not here yet, sir.
I see. We'll start without him. We have plenty of business to take care of before we get to Finch's presentation. Now, Brad.
Yes, JB?
That stuff you recommended for my crabgrass does not work.
I can't understand it, JB. It worked beautifully on my lawn.
My lawn is a mess. Better find something new.
Right, JB.
We never have any trouble with crabgrass at our place.
What do you use?
Cement. Sorry, JB, just a little joke.
Gentlemen, you will excuse my nephew. It's a combination of youth, high spirits, and extreme stupidity. Now let's see. Yes, Miss Jones? I see. Bring him in. It's Finch.
Gentlemen, I'd like to present to you my new approach advertising. It's based on an idea which, in my humble opinion, is brilliant.
Sounds promising. Proceed, Finch. What the hell's that?
A picture of Mount Vesuvius in eruption. That gives you an idea of the effect our new television show is going to have. Now, JB, an example of the kind of national publicity you can look forward to.
Oh, God.
The cover of Time. The cover of Newsweek. And finally, JB, the golfer of the year.
Very interesting.
Now, this is a map of the potential wicked market, divided into social, geographic, and ethnic groups. It shows how we will make deep penetration and overwhelming saturation in those areas where resistance has long been peakiest.
I like this thinking.
Thank you. Now, here's a sales chart for the past fiscal year, which reflects the disastrous effects of our former advertising policy in terms of per capita consumption of wickets. Notice a sharp decline from normal regularity. Down, down, down. And this is what will happen to our sales when we finally get going. As we will. Up, up, up. And there you are.
Well, Finch, I think you've done it. Great work.
JB.
Yes.
What's his idea?
You heard him. A television show that gives penetration and peak reaction. Sounds great, Finch. Great. Doesn't it, men?
But what's his idea for the show?
I don't see why I have to be so damn negative. All you come up with are stupid things like treasure hunts. Alright, Finch, what is the idea for the show?
I don't think we'll tell it to you.
What do you mean?
You know, JB, I always thought of you as a man of breadth and vision, open to new ideas. But now, I don't know. I'm thrown.
By what?
The way you spoke to Bud about his idea for a treasure hunt. You dismissed it. Fact is, JB, there are treasure hunts and treasure hunts. When Bud brought it to me, I thought it was the right idea too.
Well, I sure hope you did.
But then I remembered something, JB. You know, an idea in itself is nothing. Leonardo da Vinci went through some sketches for a flying machine. But it took American know-how to develop them into the Boeing 707. A man named Gatlin once invented a little machine gun. But it took a mighty brain to take this little machine gun and develop it into a great program like The Untouchables. When I thought of that, Bud's silly little idea became a challenge to me. And I said to myself, I'm going to take this idea Bud fronts and defront it. First of all, my treasure is not a bomb. And it's not money. It's stock.
Stock!
50,000 shares of stock.
Stock in our company?
These days, people like stock better than money.
How can we issue 50,000 extra shares of stock?
That's no problem. It's a simple matter of taking the convertible debentures from the sinking fund, issuing stock options which are exchangeable for rights, which we then convert into non-voting common and replace with warrants.
Tell me that
I
again.
can't. It can't be done, JB.
It can't be done.
What if it could? Wouldn't it create tremendous excitement?
But it can't be done.
What if it could?
But it can't.
What if it could, JB? Just for a moment say it could be done. What's your answer?
I forgot the question.
You can't give away stock!
We give away stock dividends, don't we? Please, let me go on with my presentation. We're ready.
Finch, I hate giveaway shows.
So do I, JB. But the public always loves them. I tell you, anyone who comes up with a new, unrigged, unfixed way to give away something for nothing is going to clean up. And I have that new twist. Gentlemen, the worldwide wicked treasure girl.
What is this?
This is a secret ingredient. The thing that will take the country by storm. I'm combining greed and sex. Can't miss. Go ahead, Hetty.
Hello there! I'm the worldwide wicked treasure girl. Each week, I
Buried.
Oh yeah, buried. This little hat gets me all mixed up. Isn't this a cute outfit? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue, very nice.
Of course, Miss Lou is helping me demonstrate the idea. She won't be a regular treasure girl.
Naturally.
When we actually go on the air, we need a big name personality.
Of course. Well, I'm leaving the firm anyway. Of course I wouldn't.
Offhand, I'd say this would be great for someone like Elizabeth Taylor.
Why don't you get Queen Elizabeth?
This is an American program. Now, JB, a beautiful treasure girl plus 50,000 shares of stock will...
JB, let's tell this maniac off and get on with our business.
Gentlemen, Miss Jones and Miss LaRue, will you all leave me alone with Mr. Finch?
Okay, you tell. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC?
What about the stockholders?
What about the board of directors?
What about the federal statute?
What about the Federal Trade Commission?
What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
They're all being petty.
Finch, you're a bright young man, but I'm afraid you've let us down.
How, JB?
We haven't thought this through. You've missed the boat.
I don't understand, JB.
Tell me, why does this treasure girl have to be a big name personality?
Sir?
Tell me, what if she was more aligned with the company? A real
worldwide wicked girl?
Yes, maybe someone like, say, why not Miss LaRue herself?
Brilliant, JB, brilliant. Instead of an artificial actress, we have plain, simple Henny LaRue. The girl next door. That was a great thought, JB.
Wasn't that bad, was it?
Then it's all settled.
Just a minute there, Finch. Where are you burying the treasure?
No, not even the treasure girl is going to know where the treasure is hidden.
Well, I'd like to know.
Okay, it's to be a secret between you and me. I'll give you the first clue that the treasure girl is going to give over the air. West of the sun, west of the moon, where is the treasure? Blow me a tune.
What the hell is that?
Tough clue, isn't it? But if you'll know, the first letters of each line are WWWB, Worldwide Wicket Buildings.
You're going to use our buildings?
I'm going to hide 55,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 Worldwide Wicket Buildings throughout the country. We'll get tremendous publicity.
But you have people running all over our buildings looking for the treasure.
JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as you couldn't guess from the clue I gave you, do you think the average viewer is going to guess?
Oh, good point.
You can come in now, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, I would like to carry through with the worldwide wicked treasure hunt. Of course, I would like your approval.
Well, JB, I think this is an absolutely crazy idea, and
I like it.
I like it.
We like it.
in living color, in the interest of better television programming, the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. Now, for the opening number, we present an authentic traditional folk dance of the bold pirate folk of the Spanish Main, danced for your pleasure by the Jolly Wickettes.
time for some production value. Give it a chance. Hetty's coming on now.
Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the worldwide Wicked Treasure Girl.
It's beginning to get me. I'm beginning to wonder where the treasure is myself.
Yeah, where is it, Ponty?
No one in the whole world will know but JB and myself. Right, JB?
All right, Monty. Shh.
Hello there! Well then, I'm about to give you the first clue in the worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. In 10 different places across this great country, there are buried 5,000 shares of stock, making for a total of 50,000 shares in all. Ooh! And now, for the first clue. The first clue is west of the sun.
One minute, Treasure Girl. This woman is carrying a Bible. Will you place your right hand on it? Miss LaRue, do you swear that there has been no fixing or rigging in connection with this show, and that the clue that you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, free from any trickery or dishonesty?
Is this a real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue.
What's the matter with her?
She looks surprised.
She is. Hetty didn't know about this. I wanted this part of the show to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That can be very dangerous.
I think it's very effective.
Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue?
I do.
And secondly, do you swear that you yourself do not know where the treasure is actually hidden?
You see, we're gonna get in trouble.
Why? You and I are the only ones who know where the treasure is hidden. She doesn't know. Does she?
Let's watch the program now.
Miss LaRue, do you swear that you do not actually know where the treasure is hidden?
Look, I do not wish to seek a bum rap. I will not swear falsehood as perjury. I do know where the treasure is. I found out last night. There is treasure hidden in all of the worldwide wicked buildings right now.
The first clue.
Disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, if you are the cause of a disaster that is really disastrous, we suggest your best bet is to review the first chapter of the book, How to Apply for a Job. Have you guys found Finch yet?
He seems to have disappeared.
Can't find him. Knows what we're looking for.
Where's Finch?
Little rat.
Well, JB wants him as fast as he can find him. He's hopping mad.
Go back here, you!
What are you doing?
It's another treasure hunter. This little nut tried to sneak past me 3 times.
This little nut is the chairman of the board. Mr. Walker.
Chairman of the board, they all look alike to me.
Very sorry this happened, Mr. Walker. If you'll just come with me, Mr. Bigley is in his office. Luckily, they didn't wreck that. Keep looking for Finch.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponce anywhere?
No, Miss Jones, and I'm so worried about him.
So am I. He was a very nice boy.
What? What will they do to him?
I don't know. Somebody's head has to roll.
Can't you think of something? Won't you, Monty? You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker, wisdom and truth. Yet there's the temptation and the grin of impetuous youth. Oh,
it's so good to see you.
Where have you been?
Oh, walking the streets, thinking.
You have a bruise on your head.
It's nothing. I got it last night. They threw me out of the saloon.
Why did they do that?
Because I didn't buy anything.
Those brutes. Why don't you go home?
No, I've got to go in and face the music.
Aha!
Well, this is it.
The chairman of the board is in there.
I figured that.
What are you going to do?
Do? What is man supposed to do when the world has collapsed around its ears? Nothing. I'm just going to take the blame and go back to what I was before I came here.
What were you?
I was an exterior decorator. There I go again. I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you were. I walked out on you once.
You did?
No, I'm not going to meet you again.
Rosemary, you can't be the wife of a window washer. There's no life for a woman. Sitting at home while I'm up there, never knowing if I've landed safely.
Now listen to me, Finch.
Finch, you're wanted in the boardroom.
I thought I'd watch up first.
They want you now.
Gee, can I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary? Goodbye.
Come along.
So sorry, Rosemary. I wish none of this had ever happened.
Monty!
Now look, why the hell should you go face those monsters? Go ahead, run away, escape, pretend I didn't see you, for all lang syne.
No, I'm going to go in there and get it over with. I should think you'd be happy if they killed me.
If I could only be sure.
All of our key men are here, JB. Gentlemen, you know Mr. Wally Lumber, the chairman of the board.
Now, Wally, I'd like to state that I recognize that I'm the president of this company, the man responsible for everything that goes on here. Now, let me state that I am not responsible for everything that happened. But you'll be glad to know that we found someone to pin it on. Have you found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in.
Good. Now, you'll soon see where the responsibility for the whole thing lies. Now, when he gets here, I'll do all the talking. This is a slippery youngster, Wally.
He's here, sir.
Mr. Bigley,
Never mind. Finch, you never met Wally Whopper, chairman of the board?
how do you do, Mr. Wamper? Mr. Wamper, I'd like
No
to...
more speeches, Finch. It's all settled. You're to sign this letter of resignation, stating that you take the blame for everything that has happened.
Okay, I'll be glad to.
What's that?
I'll do what you said.
You sure this isn't one of your tricks?
No, JB, I'm through with all that. This room's been pretty good to me. Now I'm just going to take the blame and go back to what I did before I came here.
What did you do exactly?
I was a window washer.
No kidding. I started as a window washer myself.
You did?
What the hell do you think I was? A rail splitter and a college man. So you're a window washer.
Yes, Mr. Wamper.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Tell me, Finch.
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Panji. Boy, it's been a long time I had somebody I could really talk to around here. Now, how did you happen to get into this business?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Yeah, me too.
It was a book on how to succeed in business.
My book was more useful. I placed bets for all the other window washers. I cleaned up a bundle. 8 buildings wrecked. Our stock was down 5 points. We were the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally. It's ghastly.
Now this idea of yours.
Now, wait a minute, Wally. If there's one thing I won't do, is take credit for another man's idea. Especially when he's the boss's nephew.
But you never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, right, nephew. Now, Wally, he's not actually my nephew. He's my wife's nephew. It's basically like nepotism, but it's actually not. I've never shown him any favoritism at all. In fact, I hate him.
But you love his ideas.
No! When he brought his idea to me, I said it was a lousy idea. Then when Finch brought it to me, I also thought it was a lousy idea. I even told him it was a lousy idea.
But why did you buy it?
It seemed like a good idea.
Treasure hunts, treasure girls.
Well, to dress it all up, he can't deny that he's the one who came up with the treasure girl himself.
Yeah, you tell him everything.
Well, that was my idea.
But who the hell picked that bubble-headed tomato? Uh-huh.
Now listen here, Wally. She's a very nice girl. You ought to talk to her.
I intend to. Now, I just have to figure out what to do and who to do it to.
Now wait a minute, Wally. Before we make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. Now you may join the elves, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood, a benevolent brotherhood, a noble tribe that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep forgiving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man? So, Wally, I want you to remember that before you consider firing Mr. Bigley.
Whoa, who's considering that?
See, Wally, I know it's on your mind. You like throughout the whole crowd from top to bottom. That's the obvious move. But stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others look like quite a waste of company expense. They need our brother's leadership, so please don't do that in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man?
You I never liked.
Look, I can make it worth your while.
No, I can't. It doesn't pay to be decent. Well, I'm not going to go. You can't make me.
Hey, wait, help here.
Wait, you can't fire me. I'm the boss's nephew. You can't fire me. Wait, I'm just a boy. I get sick. I'm gonna keep the lights on. No!
Hey, Smitty, any news yet? I haven't heard a thing. Hey, have you heard anything?
Don't know anything yet.
It sounds like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, may aboard. As you know, there have been a few changes made at Worldwide Wickets. I am speaking to you in my new capacity as Vice President in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. Mr. Jackberry here is now in charge of personnel. Now I would like you to hear a few words from our hard-driving, hard-working president, J.B. Bigley.
I can now truly state that Worldwide Wickets is now stronger than ever. And I think a lot of the credit should go to a certain bright and very loyal young man. Come on out here, Finch. As we all know, his rise has been spectacularly rapid. And for a while there, I thought he was going after my job. But luckily for me, he didn't want it.
No, GB, your job is much too tough for me. But I would like to say that if any credit is due, it should go to a great man and a great humanitarian, the chairman of the board, Mr. Wally Wampler.
There he is.
Incidentally, folks, Mr. Wampler has his charming wife with him today. Let's get them both out here, Mr. and Mrs. Wampler. Mr. Wampler told me he didn't feel like making any speeches. He's still a newlywed, but I have a surprise announcement to make about him. Wally Wampler has decided that after his long years of service, he's going to retire as chairman of the board, and he and his wife are going to take a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Sweetie, what a surprise! You didn't tell me.
I didn't know. Well, what the hell? It's not a bad idea at that. I'll concentrate on you.
Now, Wally, who's going to be the new chairman of the board? As if I already didn't know.
I don't know if I can accept. I'll have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband is calling you.
Rosemary, I've got a big surprise for you. They want me to be chairman of the board. What do you think?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom or you're chairman of the board or you're president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
Miss Jones, send a word to the White House. Watch out!